daily life was filled with physical pain. I often slept 6 hours or less because my lower back hurt so much. I suffered from headaches and neck pain chronically, and sometimes those would full-blown migraine attacks. It was increasingly difficult to bend over without having my head throb and losing my breath. I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs. I couldn't fit into restaurant booths. I didn't want to eat in front of my coworkers. And I also chose to eat fast food for most of my meals as my only nutrition for the day because I didn't eat breakfast. I might pick it up for lunch, and then I might also pick it up for dinner. My size 32 clothing became tighter and tighter. I could barely fit into them, and I knew that that was the largest size that they carried at the plus size stores around here. My mother-in-law was talking about needing to build up her balance. I said, yeah, me too. And my sister-in-law looked at me and said, you're 29. Imagine if you don't have balance now, what it's going to be like when you're 80. That was a revelation for me. I weighed 375 pounds. The scale at the doctor's office could not measure my weight. A new friend of mine told me about SparkPeople. She wanted to share her Spark page with me. She said that she was addicted to the site. I was a little bit upset, but I'm so glad that she did, because the very first thing that I did with SparkPeople was learn more about nutrition and fitness through the articles. So I started first with physical movement. I walked for 5 minutes a day and I could barely get through those 5 minutes. Then I built up from there. When I could do the 5 minutes, I did 10. And when I could do the 10, I did 15, until I was walking a mile every single day. And I realized that there was really nothing that I could not do. I started using a gym membership that I hadn't used in 8 years. I also vary my exercise so that sometimes I'm working out outside, sometimes it's dancing around when I'm making dinner or putting away laundry. Try and build in fitness everywhere I can, and the more physically fit I become, the easier it is. That's one of the key things, I think, is that it feels so overwhelming when you're out of shape that you think that you could never do these things. You could never run, you could never walk in a marathon, but all of those possibilities are open to you once you actually put a plan in motion.